Hi Bugs, welcome back. I know I literally just posted my first manifesting my apartment on the Sims video, but I really wanted to talk to y'all about something or talk about something that I never really thought that I would be mentioning on my YouTube. I never planned to be one of those people who talk about other people. I don't know, I just really have the inclination to regarding this specific topic. I want to start by saying that sometimes I accidentally call her foodie booty. So that's I don't talk to anyone about this. So if I accidentally slip up and say foodie booty instead of foodie beauty, I'm sorry. Please don't take offense. Yeah, I never planned to talk about foodie beauty ever. I've watched her for a really long time, since her late night binge videos. If you're someone who stumbles upon this video and you watch foodie beauty, hi. I don't really, I like barbecue chicken. I think that she seems really sweet, but I don't really interact with anyone about foodie beauty. I don't know. This is really outside of my wheelhouse, kind of, because I'm not really into talking about drama. But recently, she had a fallout with her friend Shannon, and on live, she kind of went off on her after blocking her, saying that, oh, it's really shitty of you to give ultimatums. That's not what friends do. You're not being very supportive. I just wanted to offer another perspective. I don't really think that foodie beauty is gonna click on my video or anything like that, but especially if you're a friend of someone who's in a toxic situation, maybe even an abusive situation, and you see this public fallout of two friends, one who is in a pickle and the other who is trying to help her friend and trying to just make a breakthrough with her friend, Not saying that Shannon is perfectly in the clear. She definitely should not have done it on live, but I mean, we don't know the situation. We don't know how it all played out and how Shannon came to that conclusion of going into Foodie Beauty's chat and deciding to, do what she did. But when you're a friend, and especially when you're close to someone, if you're a best friend, you feel stuck between a rock and a hard place, basically. You can either sit and watch this happen and sit and watch your friend struggle and hurt and be sad and just be there for them, or you can try to help. And I think in a lot of friendships, you don't really know what to do. You can try to tell them they're being mistreated. Try to tell them that they deserve better. You can try to tell them that they're fucking up their lives, but nothing will hit them until they really want to hear it, You can't force it on someone. And I think Shannon learned that the hard way, because she did give the ultimatum. And even if she was willing to lose the friendship, that's just another side of it. She just had to be done. And that's part of being in a friendship like this too. Sometimes it just becomes too much. And same thing for Foodie Beauty's family, her mom. She might have known, you can only see someone hurt themselves so many times and not be able to take it anymore. And I personally don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Sometimes it's just really hard to watch. We see that Foodie Beauty is down, entirely. And in those moments where Foodie Beauty is feeling basically depressed, laying in bed, not getting up, sleeping, whatever, eating, and saying that, oh, I'm just stupid. They see Foodie Beauty saying this stuff. They see her saying all of these negative things and how her choices have gotten her here and how she feels miserable and how she's not happy and how she regrets whatever. And so when it comes to those moments where she's actively choosing to insert herself back into that situation or into situations that are not good for her, you think that the right thing to do is to say something because you already know the downside. And you think maybe, oh, she isn't seeing that these are the moments where if she makes this different choice, then she won't end up in that valley, basically. She won't end up in the valley of her depression. And so you say something and Foodie Beauty just gets mad. She says, you're not being supportive, you're not helping me. And at that point, it's like, okay, fine. Like, I'm just seeing you destroy yourself, and it's really uncomfy to watch. That's how I feel as a viewer. It's like watching a TV show, but it's the real ass person, and you're just like, holy shit. Like, I don't know. It's not even that I want to be like, get yourself together, Foodie Booty. It's not even like that. It's just that there are moments of realization where Foodie Beauty knows that she's doing this to herself, and this is all happening because of her choices. So, as a viewer, and as a friend, and as a mom, or whoever else, uncle, whoever is in her corner trying to help her, no one is going to be able to save her. She has to save herself. You know, the truth about all of these toxic situations is that no matter who you are to the person, you can't even really do anything to open their eyes. Foodie Beauty has to be the one who is sick of it. She has to be the one who doesn't want to deal with it anymore, who looks in the mirror and says, this. And the biggest problem is that she seems like one of those people who doesn't really like looking in the mirror. Someone who probably averts her eyes walking past a mirror. Someone who will go around and around and around in the same cycle of thoughts, the same loop of feelings, without confronting that one thought that are the ones that she really needs to confront. And most of the time, it has nothing to do with the other person. When you're in a toxic relationship, you have to realize that you have deep-rooted issues as well. And you have to say, what is it that's inside you that's making you want these decisions? That's the truth that has to be confronted, and it never is. So I really don't know what is going to happen in this situation. I don't know if Foodie Beauty is ever going to get out of it, but if you're a friend who's dealing with someone close to you being in a toxic relationship and it's becoming hard to watch them, understand that at some point you have to worry about yourself. And you have to help yourself because you can't help them. They have to help themselves. And that's probably the biggest problem, is that this person is in a toxic relationship and their person is hurting them, but all they want to do is help their person. And then you see your friend in this relationship and all you want to do is help your friend, and all they want to do is help their person. You can't, you have to break the cycle, because someone has to realize that the only real help comes from inside yourself. My cats are beefing right now. I don't know why they're fighting, but yeah. So if you're a friend and you see your friend struggling in a relationship and it's becoming too much for you to deal with, either tell them that you love them and you can't keep talking about this with them. You just need to focus on enjoying each other's company, or you can say that you need to step away from the friendship. You know, we all have things going on in our life. We all have struggles, and it's not fair to hold on to our own burdens and then hold on to the burdens of our friends. Whatever the reason, Foodie Beauty talked to Shannon whatever the reason she unloaded that shit onto her, that's something that Foodie Beauty has to deal with, because she clearly did not want Shannon to help her. She didn't want Shannon to give her advice. She didn't want Shannon to be anything more than a listener. I don't know. Get a fucking journal. That's not even me trying to be mean. I do not like talking to people. I will bottle it up from everyone. And if I'm hurting really badly, that definitely means that I don't want to talk to anyone about it. But I journal. I write, I scream into the abyss. And I let my emotions out to myself, and then I'll either delete it if it's cringy, or I'll reread it and I might be awoken, and that's a good way for Foodie Beauty to get through this shit. Instead, she gets high, goes on live, spills the beans, and then gets mad when she's sober and everyone's talking about all the beans that she spilled, and she's like, why are you talking about my beans? Get the fuck off, get off my back. Stop talking about my beans. It's like, well, for one, that's like what people are there for, is literally the beans. No one is there for you to say, hi, Nashville chicken. No. Like, people are there for the drama. And then there are people there who love going to chats in general, because if they pay you money, then you give them attention. And then you have the small percentage of people who actually care about your well-being, actually want to see you do better and be better. And those are the ones that you're blocking because you don't like what they're saying to you. Eventually, you're going to be without anyone who actually cares about you. And that's sad. And nobody wants that for Foodie Beauty. What I would want for Foodie Beauty is for her to take accountability for herself and actually be the change that she speaks about desiring so much. That would be totally inspiring. That would be fucking amazing. Do I think it's gonna happen? Not the way that it's going right now. But it's not, like I said, it's not anyone's problem except for hers. I just want to make sure that anyone who's a friend of someone who is in a toxic relationship, and you saw Foodie Beauty say to Shannon that, oh, you're fucked up, you're a dumb friend, you should never have done that. Like, friends overstep boundaries all the time, but Shannon was trying to help. It seems 100% that Shannon was trying to help. And even when Foodie Beauty said, if you're saying it's me or him, then that's the right thing to do. That's not what friends do. No, you can do that as a friend, because sometimes it becomes too much for you. It's hard to listen to someone you care about hurt that way and then go back and you just see it. You have to accept that it makes them happy, and you have to be like, okay, fine. And that's when you start caring about yourself. That's when you stop worrying about how they're feeling. And if as a friend that means you letting go, then you have to let go. It's all about how you feel and what you feel like you can handle, and that's that. I hope no one takes offense by this. I hope Foodie Beauty figures her shit out, honestly, because you can change your life around whenever you desire, and the only thing you need on your side is time. I hope Foodie Beauty has the time and she uses that time to do something productive and to find love within herself. Anyways, I love you, bugs. I hope you all have good days. You may not be where you want to be in life, but that's okay, because there's a whole lot of life to be lived. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Keep your dreams in front of you at all times, and one day you'll be able to touch them. I love you, bugs. I hope you're liking the way my apartment is turning out. I think that it's coming along quite nicely. I know that I had high hopes and was like, hopefully it'll be completed, but that was literally yesterday. So I'm still waiting on my friend to make the room for me. So hopefully we can get that content. If not, I'll just get it done and I'll show y'all what they decide to do with it. And then we can make our Sims, which I'm so excited about. He might make his own Sim, so like we might not get any of that content, but if that's how it is, I hope you guys don't mind that much. He doesn't really play The Sims anyway, so it would probably be boring. Or at the very least, I'm gonna have to edit a lot of it. No offense. But yes, I'll talk to you later, and hopefully I get another video up to y'all soon, and we can start the Let's Play, because I'm very, very excited. Okay, peace.